Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be doing compiler of Ind AS 2 inventories. Come, let's get started. Here is our first question. This is from May 2018 RTP. First of all, before going to this question, let me just clarify you one thing. This question is a combination of Ind AS 2 and Ind AS 10. So I would like to discuss this question only after completion of Ind AS 10. So for now, let us keep this first question aside. Come, let's do this May 2018 question paper. This question has been asked. Let's read the question. XYZ Limited has a plant with a normal capacity to produce 10 lakh units of a product per annum, and the expected fixed overheads is 30 lakh rupees. Fixed overhead, therefore, based on normal capacity is rupees 3 per unit. As we already know that fixed overhead has to be calculated only on normal capacity. It is not based on actual capacity. So you should not confuse by these words. Okay. Determine fixed overheads as per Ind AS 2 inventories. If case 1 actual production is 7,50,000 units, case 2 actual production is 15 lakh units. It is asking us to calculate the fixed overhead. Come, let's solve this question. First, what we need to understand, what we should remember is always calculate fixed overheads using normal capacity. Until where the absorbed fixed overheads exceeds the actual fixed overhead expenses. Hope this is clear to you. Come, let's start with case 1. The actual production is 7,50,000 units, but whereas the normal capacity is 10 lakh units. Actual fixed overhead is 30 lakh rupees. Find out the first let us find out the fixed overhead absorption rate. Always we'll calculate using normal capacity. So the total fixed overhead of 30 lakhs upon the normal capacity of 10 lakhs. So we'll be getting rupees 3 per unit. So the absorbed fixed overhead is the actual production of 7,50,000 into rupees 3 per unit, that is 22,50,000 rupees. This is our absorbed fixed overhead. Then what about the unabsorbed fixed overhead? It is nothing but the difference between the actual fixed overheads and absorbed fixed overheads. Actual fixed overhead is 30 lakh rupees, whereas the absorbed fixed overhead is 22,50,000 rupees. So the net 7,50,000 is the unabsorbed fixed overhead which has to be transferred to the profit and loss account. Hope this part is very clear to you. Come, let's start with case number 2. Whereas the actual production is 15 lakh units. We already know from the previous thing that fixed overhead per unit at normal capacity is rupees 3. Come, let's find out the absorbed fixed overheads. It is 1,50,000 units into 3, which comes to 45 lakh rupees. But what we understood here is until where the absorbed fixed overheads exceeds the actual fixed overheads, we should calculate it on normal capacity. Check out here. The absorbed fixed overhead is 45 lakhs, whereas the actual fixed overhead is 30 lakhs. So it is exceeding, because of which we need to calculate the absorption rate using the normal actual capacity. That is 30 lakh units upon the actual production is 15 lakhs. So our fixed overhead absorption rate will become rupees 2 per unit. There won't be anything which needs to be transferred to the P&L account in the second case, whereas in the first case we need to transfer this unabsorbed fixed overheads to profit and loss account. Hope this is very clear to you. Hope this question has been asked in May 2018 question paper. Once again, solve this with pen and paper. Don't just audit the question. We'll move on to next question. Continuing with May 2020 RTP. This question has been asked in May 2020. You might be
thinking of what about the other attempts. In the two attempts, that is May 2019 and November 2019, I haven't found any specific question on Ind AS 2. Come, let's continue with Ind AS 2 question from May 2020 RTP. Let us read the question. The following is relevant information for an entity. Full capacity 10,000 labor hours in a year, that is the normal capacity which has been given to us is 7,500 labor hours is the normal capacity. The full capacity is 10,000 labor hours, but the actual labor hours for current period are 6,500 hours. Okay, normally 7,500, actually 6,500, the full capacity is 10,000. The fixed overhead is 1,500 rupees. The total variable production overhead is 2,600 rupees. Total opening inventory is 2,500 units. Total units produced during the year is 6,500 units. Total units sold in the year is 6,700 units. The cost of inventories is assigned by using FIFO cost formula. So the inventories are valued using FIFO. Okay. How overhead costs are to be allocated to the cost of goods sold and closing inventory. Now the question is asking how manner. You might be thinking there is no closing stock in the question, but observe this. Opening inventory has been given, goods produced during the year has been given, goods sold during the year has been given. So we can easily find out the closing stock. Come, let's solve this question along with me.
Come, let's solve this May 2020 RTP question. We know the calculation of fixed overhead absorption rate. It is the actual fixed overhead of 1,500 upon the normal capacity of 7,500 hours. So the fixed overhead absorption rate will become 0.2 per hour. We'll calculate variable overhead absorption rate. Variable overhead absorption rate has to be calculated only on the actual capacity, because variable overheads will change according to the output. So the variable overheads given in the question is 2,600 rupees upon the actual production of 6,500 hours. Actual capacity of 6,500 hours. So we will be getting 0.4 per hour. Now we need to calculate the closing stock. We know that closing stock is equal to opening stock plus production during the year minus sales. The opening stock given in the question is 2,500 plus the production during the year is 6,500 minus the sales which has been made during the year is 6,700. We will be getting 2,300 units. So absorption overhead cost per hour, we need to calculate it per hour basis. So absorption overhead, total overhead, it means both fixed plus variable. Fixed overhead is rupees 0.2, variable overhead is rupees 0.4. Therefore the total absorption rate of overheads per hour is 0.6 rupees per hour. So the value of closing stock will be 2,300 units multiplied by 1 hour multiplied by 0.06 rupees per hour. So we will be getting 1,380 rupees. You might be wondering how I got this 1 hour. Come, let's check this working note. Hours taken to produce 1 unit is the actual hours taken and the actual production. 6,500 hours upon 6,500 units. So I will be getting 1 hour per unit. The same which I have been taken here. So my closing stock is 2,300 units. Each unit takes 1 hour. Each hour will get 60 paisa. So the value of my closing stock will be 1,360 rupees. The absorbed cost in COGS is nothing but cost of goods sold, is that this has to be calculated on total production during the year minus the closing stock. Total production during the year minus the closing stock. total production is 6500 units minus the closing stock of 2300 units multiplied by 0.06 rupees per hour multiplied by 1 hour. This will give me the actual cost of actual goods sold that are produced during the year and sold during the year multiplied by 1 hour per unit multiplied by 0.06 per hour. So I will be getting 2520 rupees as absorbed cost in cost of goods sold. Come, let us find out the absorbed fixed overheads. Total fixed overheads is 1500 rupees minus the actual production during the year is 6500 units multiplied by the rate per hour is 0.2 per hour as we already calculated here. So 6500 units multiplied by 0.2 per hour multiplied by 1 hour. So we will be getting 1300. So the unabsorbed fixed overhead will comes to 200 rupees, which has to be transferred to our P&L account. Hope this is clear to you.
As we already know, the next question has to be from May 2020 question paper, but the same has not been conducted due to COVID-19. Come, let's solve this 2020 November question from RTP. A company normally produced 1 lakh units of a high precision equipment each year over past 7 years. In the current year, due to lack of demand and competition, it produced only 50,000 units. Further information is as follows. Material 200 per unit, labor 100 per unit, variable manufacturing overhead 100 per unit, fixed factory production overhead, that is 100 lakhs for the whole, not for per unit. It is not given for per unit value, it is the whole total cost. Okay, fixed factory selling overhead is 50 lakh rupees, variable factory selling overhead is 150 per unit. Now the question is asking, calculate the value of inventory per unit in accordance with Ind AS 2. What will be the treatment of fixed manufacturing overheads? Should not be included while calculating the cost of inventory. Come, let's solve this question.
Let us solve this November 2020 RTP. The question is asking what is the cost per unit of inventory which is lying at closing stock. The question has already clearly given that material is 200, labor is 100, variable manufacturing overheads is 100. But the question hasn't given the absorbed fixed overhead, that is mean absorption rate of fixed production overheads. But we know that total fixed overheads is 100 lakh rupees upon the normal capacity is 1 lakh units. Therefore, we will be getting rupees 100 as absorption rate. So, we will be taking this 100 per unit here. The total will be 500. Therefore, the cost per unit of inventory lying at closing stock is 500. The question has also asked us what is the treatment of fixed overheads. Come, let us calculate the absorbed fixed overheads of the actual capacity. Actual capacity is 50,000 units multiplied by rupees 100. That is what we have calculated here. Fixed overhead absorption rate is 100. So, we will write 100 here. The absorbed fixed overhead will become 50 lakh rupees. Therefore, the balance 50 lakhs is the unabsorbed overheads which has to be transferred to the P&L account. By this, we have completed Ind AS 2 compiler also. Hope I have covered almost all the things, but the only request from my side is to solve each and every question using pen and paper. Don't just audit the questions. Hope this video is helpful to you. We'll be continuing our FR in the next video with a new standard. If you find this videos interesting, useful, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.